Welcome to Body Reconnect, where I help you to listen to the signs and signals your body sends you every day, begging you to course correct and make changes so you can stay out of the doctor's office and off the surgery table. I'm Michelle Dominique, certified wellness coach and lymphatic therapist. And today is Testimonial Tuesday. I had a client in crisis, and boy, oh boy, did this turn out to be an amazing session. P.S. I don't edit, so if you're watching this in my stories and it cuts off, you better join me on Facebook. Nonetheless, I had a client call me today in crisis. She was like, hey, this is bad, can't move my neck, I'm in pain. Okay, great, come on in. Now, the part about it is I contact my clients. If you are my clients, you know that every 4 to 6 weeks. Hey, time for maintenance. Hey, time for maintenance. Hey, time for maintenance. When you don't answer the call, then you come to me in crisis mode. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. And it's funny because her husband brought her in and he's like, I told her she should have called you. But nonetheless, she came today and boy, oh boy, did she need it. Now, today's session was very, very amazing because not only did I get to alleviate her pain, but I actually firsthand was able to help her understand the connection between the mind and the body. That's what I'm always telling you. There is no separation. If you have anxiety, it is going to show up in your body, and it's just how to identify it. That's why I said I help you learn to listen to the signals that your body sends you. And that was what her body was sending her today. Her anxiety had built up so much that it was showing up in her body. Everything that she was feeling was from anxiety, that constant state of fight or flight. If you have heard that before, that is a very real phenomenon. It kind of sounds like this. You're not scared, you're not paranoid, but you're only breathing to hear. Number one sign that you're in a flight or fight mode, even if there's not a lion chasing you. You don't have enough to take a deep breath, the breath of life, bringing it all the way down to the pit of your stomach. You got so much adrenaline running right now, and it could just be, and we laughed about this, both being mothers, just in your head. All of the scenarios, and I know I can relate to her 100%. I'm about to send my daughter back off to school, and my head is already like, okay, and how, and what if she leaves her window open at school, and what if somebody, all of the things, all of the things. There is no separation between reality and the loop you play in your head. And that's, as mothers for sure, we definitely keep a loop of we work out every single bad scenario that could happen, right? Because we want to be prepared for it. And life doesn't even work like that. My daughter's like, why are you always thinking about the worst? That's what I do. For you, I think about the worst. But anyway, so she had built so much angst in her body, in her mind, that it was now pouring out. That adrenaline was pouring out into her body. When I said that before, one of the biggest signs of anxiety, that's short breathing. When you get into bed sometimes and you do that, and as of late, I found myself doing that. And it's just, dang, is this the first time I've taken a deep breath today? If it is apparent to you that you are just fully taking a deep breath and exhaling, why? That's every breath should be full, and your belly should get your organs, internal organs should get the breath all the way down there. If it's not, that's a problem. You're fight or flighting. And so when you're fight or flighting, only breathing right here to the diaphragm, I walk my clients through deep breathing, and I was able to do this with her to one, help her first acknowledge and cut off that fight or flight response. So we did some deep breathing. I'll do that in another video because I got to move on. Then secondly, it was to start releasing her body. Now, here's the deal. Notice what I did not say. I did not say I started pounding her and I brought her shoulders down. Because when she came in, I have had whiplash patients. That's how my whiplash patients come in. Patients who have been in a neck brace come in like this. And that's how she came in. Many of you are there right now. Shoulders to the ears, right? So after I got her on the table, we talked about it. We did some breathing just to help her get comfortable on the table. We had to start off with the breathing, okay? After we did the breathing, I'm walking her through what I'm going to do next because I don't want there to be any surprises. I don't want the muscles to react and kick me out. So we're doing some compression. That's why experience matters, right? So when you're price shopping for a massage and I'm telling you I do chronic pain therapy, this is where this comes in, right? That's why my prices are not going to be like what other people charge, right? I've been in this game for 25 years. I know what I am doing here. So we're doing compression to ease the, because she's afraid, because she's in pain that if I touch her the wrong way, you don't have to be afraid. You are not. You are not, because I'm not here to pound it out of you. I'm here to help your body release. And I'm here to put you back in charge of your body so that when you leave this room, you know all the steps of, okay, wait a minute, I feel this happening. Let me activate this 3-point plan that she told me to stop this. And then I give her a call and schedule an appointment. That's my goal. Not to leave you sore and in pain, but to help you learn how to release your own body and then come to me for help. Okay? I'm the backup. You're number one. You are with you all day. So if anxiety is causing you better know what to do until you can get to me. Okay? So I educated her on that. We did the compression. She was able to tell me something that I used to say this a lot before in my other videos, and I'm going to start saying this again. She was surprised as I was doing compression, just like this, pressing, feeling, not digging and pushing. She said, you know what? It's very interesting because it's sore. I'm feeling sensitivity on the side that you're working on, but the pain is bothering me on the other side. Let's talk about that real quickly. I used to say this a lot before, but this is a good time to talk about this again. Just because you're feeling the pain is not where the pain is. Yeah, I'm going to say that again. Just because you're feeling the pain in your right shoulder does not mean that that is the problem. See, the pain started in her left shoulder, but she kept ignoring the signs, or like all the rest of us, she learned to live with it and kept it pushing, right? She learned to live with the pain. The pain didn't go away. It just cycled to someplace else, and then it started screaming, and now she's paying attention. But this was the right shoulder was not where the pain started. The pain source, we found out, was in the left shoulder. What do I say every time I open these videos? Helping you to learn to listen to the signs and signals your body is sending you every day, begging you to course correct and make changes. That's what I mean, right? So we're working on the left shoulder, but she's feeling like my pain point was in my right shoulder. Great. So we're doing the compression. Now, as we're doing the compression, of course, I'm using oils because we want to put her in a state of ease, right? We want to make her feel comfortable, make her body, she's already comfortable with me, but her body, notice what I said, her body has to feel a level of comfort with my touch as the therapist to know, okay, this girl ain't gonna try no okie dokie on me. She's not gonna start plowing into me, and that becomes very important. That makes my job easier and your recovery easier. Because you're not leaving here, oh, that felt good, but I don't transfer one kind of pain to another. I don't transfer the pain that you came in here with the pain I'm going to inflict upon you to get you out of pain. Come on, y'all. Learn to respect the body. Not only that, I like to work smarter, not harder. I don't do that. That's how they taught us back in the day. But hey, I learned when you know better, you do better. If I work with your body to let it know that I am listening to the signs and signals it is sending me to go this way, work here, do that, build the connection. And the whole time I'm talking to her and she's talking to me. Lights aren't dark. We got the music. We got my room is a whole ambiance. If you've ever been here, it's a whole experience just when you walk in here. My clients, drop a comment below. When you come into my room, it's a whole experience. My client brought me that sign, right? Right here. We have a whole experience when you walk in the room. Okay, so we got the oils. I'm doing compression. She's already done the breathing. We've moved past fight or flight. We're doing the breath of life. Her muscles are relaxing. Her body is responding well to my touch. It is opening up. The muscles are starting to release and showing me the pathway to the problem. Now, when she came here, when she got on the table, she was extremely uncomfortable. We had to do a lot of work to get her comfortable on the table, and then she fell asleep. She fell asleep, and when she fell asleep, I was able to get some work done because her body was just leading and guiding me. Your body has an energy. I don't care if you don't like to use that word or not. Your body has an energy, aura, whatever you want to call it. And her body was able to walk me through how this happened. And step by step, I was able to take one layer off, take the next layer off, take the next layer off. When she came here, it was as if she was literally encased in something. From here, I'm working on her. And she said, well, I did one shoulder at it. See, because that's the thing. This whole broad stroking and we're going to do. No, you don't. Like, dang. Come on, listen to me. When I know what I'm doing here. We did one entire side. And she was basically on the table like this. And she said, good Lord. Why I put good Lord, but it's like my ear, my shoulders all the way up to my ear on the other side. She said, I can feel how it just is releasing on my left side and how high up and how tight it is on my right side. Yes, I want you to experience, like I wanted her to be able to know this is where we started off. This is what you came in here with. This, my friend, is not normal. Okay? So once she knows that and she sees that, once again, I'm telling her when you get up, when you get up, we're doing some rolling, we're putting some movement in there because now you know what that feels like. Okay? Educating her so that she can have success post-session without pain. Nonetheless, we're going to cut this short, but yes, she had success. Was her pain completely alleviated? No, this was level 1. Next thing. Don't expect me, don't be coming up in here afflicted because you couldn't come. Like, I haven't seen you in a year and you coming in here and I'm supposed to make it all better. I'm magnificent, but I am not a magician. I'm just going to say that, right? So when I send you the text saying, hey, time for a maintenance appointment, time for some tune-ups, respond. and all will go well with you. But anyway, she had a tremendous amount of relief after she got up from her session. But I did tell her, okay, so now this was just getting rid of the anxiety. We haven't even dealt with where the pain came from. We'll have to do that on the next session, because there's no need for me to go into start digging when the angst of the body is still. Let's process that and get that out. And then you come back and we will actually explore where the pain comes from. And here's the crazy part, right? When we finished all of this, here's the amazing part. When we finished all of this, it was one area of pain. Now, she still had stiffness, and that's why I told her, make sure you incorporate some movement in here. But the actual pain portion was one little bitty strip up in here. One little bitty strip, right? So that's great, because, and I was able to teach her this. Anytime you have a muscular problem, even a structural problem that can be righted by a massage therapist and or a chiropractor, because we're gonna get to that point where I send her to a chiropractor. But when you have a structural issues, ladies and gentlemen, that's a postural thing. That is a posture. Listen to me. Listen, Linda. It's your posture. Not just, am I sitting straight up? No, the way, are you reaching for something repeatedly at work overhead that's too heavy and you're grabbing it with one hand instead of using two? Are you driving with one foot sitting under your bottom with your other leg out, or is that your regular sitting position? Are you reaching behind you, grabbing anything that's a muscular or structural thing? 9 times out of 10, it's a postural issue. It could be your pillows. I have invested a fortune in pillows and would like to open a pillow factory. Pillows. Jeez, neck pain. First thing I'm going to ask, and I ask her this, have you changed your bedding recently, or when was the last time you changed it? If it's like 4 or 5 years old since you bought a new pillow, yeah, we might have a problem. If you just bought a new pillow, there's an adjustment period, or it might not be the right pillow for you. So these are very simple things. Muscle relaxers can get you through, but they won't solve the problem. Everything I just said about breaking down, discovering, releasing, help, and you think a muscle relaxer is going, okay then. But anyway, this has been ready to schedule your appointment now? Are you ready to have that consultation? Like, dang, I didn't realize that there was, there's more to it than just coming in and having a massage. We don't do that. We help you to identify and correct your chronic pain issue. I'm excited, just like I'm excited about my client today. I can't wait to hear how she's doing, and I'm looking forward to seeing her again, have a conversation with she and her husband. You could come back like this, or you can come back in 4 to 6 weeks or sooner, and we can get you to a place where this is not happening at all for you. So I'd like to get you there too, but I can't do it until you schedule your absolutely free wellness consultation. Have a conversation with me. Let's find out if we're a great fit to work together. Or if you have any other questions and I can refer you somewhere, I'd be happy to do that as well. But I can't do that until you click the link, schedule the consultation, or if for some reason I didn't put it in there, you can DM me as well. Until then, I am Michelle Dominique, certified wellness coach, reminding you you deserve to live your best, healthiest life, and I look forward to being a part of your wellness journey. I'll see you on the next video.